Welcome back to Carverse. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about compact off-road SUVs of the year, the 2026 Toyota Baby Land Cruiser. That's right, Toyota has decided to bring back the rugged legacy of the Land Cruiser but in a smaller, more urban-friendly format. The Baby Land Cruiser, officially known as the Land Cruiser Mini in some markets, is Toyota's latest entry into the increasingly competitive compact adventure SUV segment. With its retro styling, true off-road capability, and Toyota's legendary reliability, this SUV is poised to capture attention from both die-hard off-roaders and city drivers alike. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 Baby Land Cruiser looks every bit like a scaled-down version of its big sibling, the Land Cruiser 250. It carries forward the boxy, utilitarian design language that's become iconic, especially among fans of the original FJ40 and 70 series Land Cruisers. The front end is unmistakably Toyota, with a wide grille flanked by circular LED headlights that harken back to the classic models. The grille features a bold Toyota script rather than a logo, reinforcing its retro charm. Underneath, you'll find a rugged skid plate, tow hooks, and a raised bumper that offers excellent ground clearance, clear indicators this SUV is more than just a mall crawler. From the side, the Baby Land Cruiser maintains a tall, upright stance with squared-off wheel arches that house either 18 or 19-inch all-terrain tires, depending on the trim. Black cladding runs along the lower body and around the fenders, adding a rugged and practical edge. Short overhangs at the front and rear ensure great approach and departure angles, vital for true off-road performance. Roof rails are standard, and you can opt for a two-tone paint job, including a contrasting white roof for those wanting an extra vintage vibe. A high beltline, flush-mounted door handles, and blacked-out window trim give it a refined touch, blending classic style with modern details. At the rear, you get vertically stacked LED taillights and a tailgate-mounted spare tire, a nod to traditional off-road design. The rear bumper is tough, with another skid plate and integrated reflectors. There's also a high-mounted brake light and a swing-out rear door, which is becoming a rarity in modern SUVs but serves both practical and nostalgic purposes in this model. Overall, the exterior of the 2026 Baby Land Cruiser is a perfect balance of heritage and innovation, appealing to both Toyota purists and younger buyers looking for something distinctive and capable. Stepping inside, you're immediately greeted by a cabin that merges rugged durability with surprising refinement. While the interior layout is simple and utilitarian by design, Toyota has equipped the Baby Land Cruiser with modern tech and upscale materials in all the right places. The dashboard features a clean, horizontal layout with soft-touch surfaces and rubberized trim that feels durable and ready for adventure. The circular air vents, chunky knobs, and exposed bolt detailing add to the off-road aesthetic without feeling cheap or gimmicky. The centerpiece of the interior is a 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system, which comes standard with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The interface is intuitive, fast, and well integrated into the dashboard. Below that, you'll find physical climate controls with large, glove-friendly dials perfect for adjusting settings without taking your eyes off the road. There's also a digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel that can be customized to show everything from navigation to off-road metrics like pitch, roll, and wheel articulation. Seating in the Baby Land Cruiser is upright and commanding, giving drivers a clear view of the road or trail ahead. The front seats are firm but comfortable, with standard cloth upholstery in the base trim and available leatherette or genuine leather in higher trims. Heated and ventilated front seats are optional, and a heated steering wheel is also available for colder climates. In the rear, passengers enjoy generous headroom and decent legroom thanks to the vehicle's boxy shape. The rear bench is a bit tighter than in midsize SUVs, but it's more than sufficient for daily use or weekend getaways. Cargo space is surprisingly generous for a vehicle this size. Behind the second row, you get just under 25 cubic feet of cargo volume, which can expand to over 60 cubic feet when the rear seats are folded flat. The flat load floor and wide opening make it easy to load gear, groceries, or camping equipment. There are also multiple storage cubbies throughout the cabin, including large door pockets, a deep center console bin, and an underfloor storage tray in the cargo area. Now, let's talk performance. Because the Baby Land Cruiser isn't just about looking the part, it's built to perform. Under the hood, Toyota offers two powertrains. The standard engine is a 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4 producing around 265 horsepower and 310 lb-ft of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and comes standard with full-time all-wheel drive. The power delivery is smooth and responsive, providing more than enough grunt for highway merges, city driving, and moderate off-road trails. For those looking to maximize efficiency without sacrificing capability, there's also a hybrid version. This setup combines the same 2.4-liter turbo engine with an electric motor, boosting total system output to nearly 300 horsepower while improving fuel economy significantly. The hybrid model also features Toyota's EAWD system, which uses an electric motor on the rear axle for instant torque distribution when needed, especially useful for slippery or uneven terrain. Off-road capability is where the baby Land Cruiser really shines. Toyota has outfitted this little beast with a multi-terrain select system, hill descent control, and an available locking rear differential. Ground clearance sits at around 8.5 inches, and water fording capability is impressive for a compact SUV. The vehicle also features trail cameras that offer a 360-degree view, as well as a front-facing camera that helps spot obstacles in tight, technical conditions. Whether you're navigating muddy trails, snowy roads, or rocky inclines, the baby Land Cruiser feels confident and controlled. On-road manners are just as impressive. The suspension is tuned for a balance between comfort and capability. It soaks up bumps without becoming floaty and offers surprisingly good cornering stability for an off-road biased SUV. Steering is responsive, and the ride remains composed at highway speeds. It's not a sports car, but it's far more refined than you'd expect from something this capable. Fuel economy for the gas-only model is estimated at around 24 miles per gallon combined, while the hybrid can push up to 33 miles per gallon depending on driving conditions and terrain. These numbers make it competitive with other compact SUVs, but with the added bonus of true off-road ability, something most rivals can't claim. In terms of safety, the 2026 baby Land Cruiser comes packed with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. This includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, forward collision warning, and automatic emergency braking. The suite works seamlessly in the background, offering peace of mind whether you're on the highway or a backcountry trail. Higher trims also add rear parking sensors, a digital rear-view mirror, and even a hands-free power tailgate for added convenience. As for pricing, the 2026 baby Land Cruiser starts at around $37,000 for the base model, which already includes AWD, a touchscreen, and Toyota Safety Sense. The mid-tier XLE trim adds leatherette seats, a sunroof, and a power liftgate and lands around $41,000. If you go for the top-tier TRD off-road or limited hybrid trims, expect to pay between $45,000 and $48,000 depending on options. It's competitively priced given the features, off-road hardware, and Toyota's bulletproof reputation for reliability and resale value. In conclusion, the 2026 Toyota Baby Land Cruiser is not just a gimmick or a downsized version of a legendary nameplate. It's a serious contender in the compact SUV market with genuine off-road chops, a smart and rugged design, a comfortable and modern interior, and multiple powertrain options to fit different needs. Whether you're an off-road enthusiast looking for a smaller trail companion or a city dweller wanting an SUV with personality and capability, the Baby Land Cruiser delivers. It proves that you don't need to be big to be bold, and in a world full of look-alike crossovers, the 2026 Baby Land Cruiser stands out as a true adventure vehicle, ready for whatever path you take. The number 2. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into one of the most iconic muscle cars on the market, the 2026 Ford Mustang GT500. Ford has done it again, bringing a level of power, performance, and style to the Mustang lineup that will leave both muscle car enthusiasts and speed lovers drooling. The GT500 has always been a symbol of raw American muscle, but with the 2026 model, Ford has elevated it to new heights. Whether you're a longtime Mustang fan or new to the world of performance cars, this review is going to break down everything you need to know about the 2026 Ford Mustang GT500 inside, outside, and under the hood. Let's start with the exterior, which has received some evolutionary updates for 2026. The GT500 continues to exude that aggressive, road-hungry presence that's made it a staple in the performance car world. The front end is where the changes are most noticeable. The signature tri-bar LED headlights have been updated with a sharper, more angular design, giving the Mustang a more menacing look when approaching. The grille remains large, aggressive, and open, designed to funnel as much air as possible to the high-performance engine lurking beneath the hood. The massive front splitter and air intakes contribute not only to the GT500's striking look but also to its aerodynamic capabilities, ensuring stability at high speeds. From the side, the 2026 GT500 retains the wide, muscular stance it's known for. The sculpted body lines have been refined, helping to enhance aerodynamics while giving the car a sleek, athletic silhouette. The rear fenders are noticeably more flared, allowing room for the wider, performance-oriented tires, which play a critical role in the car's handling. The GT500's rear-end design is no slouch either. The large, functional rear spoiler has been reworked for increased downforce at high speeds, and the quad exhaust outlets deliver that unmistakable muscle car growl. All of these updates work together to ensure that the GT500 not only looks fast but also performs with precision and agility. Ford has also brought in new wheel designs for 2026. The GT500's standard 20-inch forged aluminum wheels are lighter and stronger than before, providing improved performance while maintaining the car's iconic look. Buyers have the option to choose between several finishes, including gloss black, machined, or carbon fiber accents. There are also new color options for the exterior paint, including a bold new shade called Shadow Black Pearl that adds an extra layer of depth and sophistication to the GT500's aggressive styling. Now let's talk about the interior, where Ford has made significant strides in blending performance with luxury. The 2026 Mustang GT500's cabin is a well-appointed mix of high-tech features and classic muscle car charm. The cockpit is designed for driving enthusiasts, with a driver-focused layout that keeps everything within reach. The centerpiece is still the 12-inch digital instrument cluster, which has been updated for 2026 with new graphics, more customizable displays, and a refined user interface. This screen now gives you real-time feedback on your driving performance, including track times, G-forces, and lap data, which is perfect for those who want to push the limits on a track. The traditional analog tachometer and speedometer are still present, but they are now integrated into the digital display for a more modern, high-tech look. The central 13.2-inch touchscreen is intuitive, supporting both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with Ford's Sync 4 infotainment system. The system responds quickly, and the screen resolution is top-notch, so you won't have any trouble navigating or accessing features on the go. The interior materials are where the GT500 shows its commitment to a premium experience. The seats are upholstered in high-quality leather with suede inserts, and there are custom stitching options available to further elevate the cabin's aesthetic.